Hello, Internet. Henry. Matthew Leichman. Welcome to my second after campfire vlog of the new year. If you can tell by the noise in the background, hold on. There's a lot of people in my room right now, so I am off in my own little corner in my own little room, mainly because, well, it's quiet here. And see, the reason people are in my room right now is because we can't really go anywhere. It's snowing a lot. With that said, I gotta answer some questions, and I gotta answer some stuff and do some things. So we're gonna start off with the first statement. Oh, don't fall. We're gonna start with the first statement from my own question. Oh no. Oh. First question to answer is my own, and it says, Sam, what's your New Year's resolution? He says as he eats. I don't really have one. I asked this question because I was hoping Henry would respond with, get a job in my field of work. But he didn't. So the joke was ruined. Wasted. I don't actually believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe in goals. But I don't believe in doing that whole New Year, New Me stuff. So it doesn't work. The next thing is to answer Henry's question. So I'm going to start with the first one. Henry said if I could work at one activity, be a camper at one activity, and get rid of one activity at camp, which ones would I do? First one, I would start off with the statement of, Henry, I'm never working at circus again. Not after the year that we don't speak of. So that I'm not working there. And I don't want to work at woodshop because I don't really care enough about it. So, working at quads. 2, which activity would I get rid of? I don't want to get rid of an activity because I really like the circus program. But I also wasn't allowed to do circus as a kid because of two very specific circus directors who did not like me. So unfortunately, I'm going to get rid of the activity that they didn't want me at. Which means I'm going to woodshop. And I'll explain why. Woodshop is not a great activity. Woodshop is a fun activity, but the reason why woodshop is so good is because you can't really ever get woodshop if you're not in the woodshop circle. Like, if you're just a normal kid, you gotta add that to, you gotta put that on your MRF. You gotta be prepared. Woodshop is like a plan. Woodshop. Gotta do it at least once. Next question being, if I could have, specific counselors. Henry asked if I could have, of his 3 co's, if you could have one as a counselor, if you could have one as, work with one as a co, and if you could, fire one, which would it be? And so I'm going to say the 3. He did Anthony Johnson, Zach Van Putten, or ZVP for short, and John Rao. Well, I'm going to start off with my co, would be John Rao. Why would it be John Rao? We were already co's. It works out really well. We work way too well together because we're really good at our jobs. 2, which means who would I want to have as my as my counselor? ZVP. He's fucking awesome. Zach Van Putten is a god among men and a man among God, and I choose ZVP, which means Anthony Johnson is fired. There's nothing against Anthony. I just, would pick my better options. So now to ask you the same question, Henry, because that's the direction that I have to go with this. In regards to the activities, I'll do the 3 activities that I went to as a camper a lot. They were mountain boarding, Gaga, and drama. Which ones would you do, work at, or get rid of? And the next one being, I didn't have good co's. I was the good co. I always was the power couple. So I'm going to do counselors I've had. If you could, work with, have as a camper, or fire these three counselors. Josh Wade or Biggs, if you remember him, I hope. I hope so. He was awesome. Be 1. Tyler Gray would be 2. And Anthony Hill would be 3. And I feel like I should ask you a question. This is always an interesting one. And it's a bit more abstract. So be abstract with this. Get creative. I know that's not always your thing, Henry. Get creative. If your brain was any color, what color would it be? And why? There we go. That's after campfire. I'm gonna try and stay warm in the blizzard. Oh, wee blizzard. And not kill my roommates. Auf Wiedersehen. Adieu. A goodbye.